You are so welcome on my life today. Where are you, my dear friends? Hello. So, as I wait for you, meanwhile, let me be cutting some pills for my birds. Someone on my live, you are most welcome. Please say hello. May I know the first person to join my live today? Someone say hello if you're there. 5 people. And I request you kindly to give my live thumbs up. Yeah. Someone say hello. I will wait for you until when you say something to me. Come we chat, guys. Hello, someone say hi. Someone say hello, hello. Guys, are you there? Come and say hello to a France. Live and identified. Hello, how are you, my dear? Wow, you are most welcome. Thank you for joining my live. May I know where you're watching me from? Kindly let me know where you're watching me from. If you don't mind, share with me where you're watching me from. But thank you for joining my live. I'm so humbled to have you. Hello, how are you doing, my dear? Where are you watching me from? But all in all, thank you for joining my live. I'm so privileged to have you here. As I wait for you guys, hope you're coming. Some of you are preparing to go to bed. Some of you are taking breakfast. Some of you are taking lunch. Others are taking dinner. I wish you the best. Some are preparing to go for work. Some are preparing to go in their firms. I wish you the best. Today, we are going to talk about how should a farmer's day begin and how should it end. I will not talk about other fields because I'm not specialized in those fields. I'm a passionate farmer. So I'll talk about farming. How should our days begin and how should they end? Typically, I think a farmer's day begins well before sunrise, putting into considerations the specific or the essential tasks that you are going to handle for that particular day. If you don't spend the whole day in your garden, at least you should spare time and watch over your crops, watch over your livestock, watch over your anything as far as farming is concerned. Always reserve some time and know what is happening and know how your crops are doing. Is there harvesting needed to be done? So a farmer's day should, I think, begins with a word of God. How do you think, guys? Before you begin the essential tasks, I think it would be very crucial to talk to your God, to thank Him for the protection through the night, and then you hand over each and everything that you're going to do into thy hands. So after talking to your God, someone say hello. Someone say hello. As you share with me how you think a farmer's day should begin and how should it end. Still people, let me wait for you guys. So after those who use big equipment like the tractors, like anything, the watering equipments, you early in the morning you check on the equipment that you're going to use in your farm, in your garden, and then you see if they're in good stand. Then if they need some repair, you do the needful so that you don't get any interruption in the course of your day. So other factors being constant, let's see how a farmer's day should begin and how should it end. Guys, come we talk, come we chat. Okay, it might also depend on various factors like which season are you in? Are you in winter? Are you in summer? Are you in planting season? Are you in harvesting season? Are you in what? So that one also can determine how your day begins and how your day ends. For people on my live, you are most welcome. I'm so humbled to have you. Please say hello. Someone say hello. Someone say hello. Guys, are you there? Someone say hi. So if your farm is a mixed farm, when you have the livestock, you have the crops, it also an essential factor to consider what you have to do very early in the morning before sunrise. If you have the livestock, feeding and watering your animals is very important. Early in the morning, remember we've already talked about equipment checking, and then there is also you inspect the field, you inspect your garden, you inspect your farm and see what is really happening. Are there some vegetables? Are there some crops? Are there some fruits which have ripened? You get to know, and when harvesting is needed, you take it very crucial and plan for the harvest. Chief Benter, hello my dear. You are most welcome. Thank you for joining my live. May I know where you're watching me from? A kindly request, please. Where are you watching me from? Chica Benter. Thank you for joining my live. Thank you so much for joining my live. Please give me 1,000 likes. Kindly give me some likes, guys. That is all of supporting me. If you can support me with supers, you are most welcome. Chico, where are you watching me from? Kindly may I know? Okay, let's proceed with our discussion on how a farmer's day should begin and how should it end. We've talked about the weather, we've talked about the season. They are very determinant factors on how a farmer's day should begin, on how it should end. So we may have planting, we may have plowing, we may have weeding, we may have harvesting and other activities. Chief, Chief, where are you? Chief, where are you? Hello, guys. We are discussing on how our days should begin and how should they end. As farmers, how should our days begin and how should they end? 6 people on my live. Kindly give me some likes. Kindly say hello. And when you're leaving, kindly say bye-bye. So after doing all that, you pass through the garden. You check on them. Are there some pests which have attacked your garden? If you're dealing in livestock, you check through your farm. Are there some death rates? Are there some deaths? Are there some births? So you cross-check your farm before going into other activities. That is when you will find out how your farm is doing, how it is performing. Are you making profits or are you making losses? You need to do the record keeping. That is when you'll know how your farm is performing. So farmers should be good record keepers. Mentor, hello. How are you? Thank you for joining my live. You are most welcome. Thank you so much. I'm so humbled to have you here. Thank you for sparing some time. Come and be with me. So we are discussing on how our days should begin, the farmers, and how should they end. So we've looked at how the days should begin. Now let's look at how the days should always end. Here, I think we should do the checks. You check through your garden, you check through your records, you check through your farm. If you're dealing in poultry, you check how many trays have your birds laid. Has there been some sales? Has there been some purchases? So you look through before going to bed. Someone say hello. So after looking into that, then you begin planning for the next day. It is always not good to just wake up and go into the garden and go into the farm when you didn't plan for that day. So you must sleep knowing that tomorrow I'm going to transplant, tomorrow I'm going to apply fertilizers, tomorrow I'm going to make some purchases, tomorrow I'm going to do ABC. So it is always good to plan for the next day before it comes. Someone say hello. Someone say hello. Share with me how you think our farmers should begin. Share with me, guys. How do you usually begin your days and how do you end your days as farmers? How do you normally begin your days? And how do you usually end your days? Because when you're a farmer, a day can't pass when you don't have something to do in your garden, in your farm. There must be something required of you to do. At least spend something like 10 minutes in your garden, depending on the nature of your farm, depending on the nature of your job, but at least spare some time and know what is happening. Timothy from Kenya, you most welcome, my dear. How is Kenya? Nairobi, is it hot? Is it warm? Are you a farmer? From Kenya? Wow. Mole Mode, my mentor. You are most welcome. Thank you for joining my live. I'm so humbled to have you here. Thank you for the time. Thank you for the data. Thank you for everything to come and join my live. Timo, how is Nairobi? Is it hot? Is it warm? Are you a farmer? Some lakes, guys, it is hot, and some parts are cold. Wow. The same applies to Uganda. Some parts people are receiving rainfall, and some parts it is too hot. But we have to move on. Timo, are you a farmer? You love farming? Madam Molly, how is the farm? How are the birds? Are they laying big eggs? Ah, my dear Timur, thank you for teaching the world. You are welcome, my dear. You're just trying to make ends meet. And thank you too for mentoring us as far as local poultry farming is concerned. Guys, if you have any inquiries, if you have any queries, if you have anything you want to know about local poultry farming, just pop in Molly Local Poultry Farm. She can make deliveries of the one or the chicks. She can make deliveries of fertilized eggs. She has 1 month old chicks. So if you want to venture into local poultry, she's the right person. Madam Molly, thank you so much. some likes, guys. I need some likes. I request you to give me some likes. Hello. So we're still looking how our day should end. As farmers planning for the next day. So you go to bed well knowing that early in the morning I'm going to plow, I'm going to do some purchases, I'm going to make some fertilizers, I'm going to apply some pesticides. So it is always good to know what and how you're going to begin your day. Farmers are always organized. That is why you find that in summer we have food, during winter we have food, because we spend time thinking about how to increase food due to the ever increasing population. I salute all farmers. You're doing a very wonderful job. Big up to all farmers. Guys, I request to say bye bye for today. Till next time. God bless you.